There are loads and we need to get rid of them. Or after I get the document. Also, if I is this,
Take it easy.
What kind of firework is this? By the look of it, Paimon's ears are gonna get blown off. Oh, Yoimiya, you are officially nuts. Uh-oh, they're all coming this way! Quick, run!
You! The war-
Oh no! What kind of firework is this? By the look of it, Paimon's ears are gonna get blown off. Oh, Yoimiya, you are officially nuts. Uh-oh, they're all coming this way! Quick, run!
We mustn't let anything happen to the statue. We mustn't let anything happen to the statue.
Well, how did it go? Well done.
I know, I feel so... No, I didn't know how to find it. Here you go.
My lady, what are this sealed in addition, we have... It seems that this should be ample evidence. I will also gather some people to try and root out the rest of the Fatui and Inazuma.
Still, mind your...
Again, we'll just have to trust Gujiai. She...
If Paimon remember... Let's pick up her...
Lady Guji, here I am.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure...
So, where is your proof?
Ah, how wonderful.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we...
Hand them to Sarah.
What is this? I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the Kujo clan, and it doesn't look like a forgery. I don't understand. Not a single word about the resistance, Sangonomiya, or this. What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line? Utter disregard for human life.
For the sake of the...
So, the 10...
Yes. Now, who else do you think might be benefiting from the Vision Hunt decree?
This is a letter from...
Well, the things you wanted to see, but surely...
So everything I've ever held on to. This betrayal is unforgivable! Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do!
Kujo-Sara seems pretty angry, huh? Yep.
Hold on, traveler. There's...
Huh?
Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, you must find if you can get the Raiden Shogun to open. Take this with you as a fair...
What is it?
The Omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very... Or if you ever think about...
Cut it out, fox lady!
You followed me here? Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest, but... if it turns out that you have been
master's orders.
Halt!
Have you gone insane? How dare you disregard my orders?
Master,
Go on, ask him! Don't let him intimidate you!
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report.
So this is how my documents...
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master. I need to know.
Yes.
He just came right out and admitted it!
The diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward. For too long, the Kujo clan's position has been coveted. So, it appeared to me...
But...
Betrayal! The Fatui made when the lightning struck. After all, none can contend with the supreme
Yeah!
But Master, ever since I was adopted by... But it's clear to me, you hypocrite!
selfishness.
Hate to say it, but his ego...
I've doubted the vision, but I chose. But now I realize... So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this.
Stubborn. Report to the Shogun. The Shogun is at Tenshukaku receiving...
Senor is the one behind... Way back in Rito,
A diplomat from Snezhnaya.
Sarah stormed off! Do you think you can say that again? Alright then.
The way people charge in here as they please. So, if I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for... Have you learned your lesson now?
Oh no! What has she done to Kujo-san?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora.
Then I apologize, Almighty Shogun. I know, you can't get me out of your mind. But you really don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. So you came to expose my I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat.
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing about. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, at least, they get to be... Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for? In their almighty Shogun. That's ancient history. You certainly love to hope that Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest. These other mundane details you insist on. You stop me. For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as... Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazuma charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun wasn't the I'm not sure you realize quite how much distant...
I challenge you to a duel before the throne!
Proceed.
My, you're full of surprises today. I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were... You are aware that the loser must die.
Traveler!
Then I will deign to share this last dance with you. A lesson on harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Busted.
Detestable.
Propagate!
Gotcha. Teamwork is dreamwork. Here comes the focus. Let me weave you.
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me. Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler. You have reason to be afraid.
body and mind. Know my soul! Let's light it up! Adventure time!
The pale flame smolders! Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering! In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated!
Let's light it up!
Not every wound will heal! Embrace your searing reckoning!
Know my sword!
Who dares? Call
Things
me
are about to get
a
dicey.
witch!
Ring cutter!
Scatter! Germinate!
Everybody,
Immolation! A cherished agony. Do you feel it?
quietly now.
Must burn!
Busted.
Not every wound will heal.
Here comes the catch.
Who dares? Call me. So strong, but how? I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. I swear, if you strike me, I will make sure. The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you!
You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
Gonna let us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must One strike from the Shogun and now Signora's gone! She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled. Also, when the Shogun executed Signora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. So, to recap, Yaemiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro-zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent. Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshikaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
So we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with— Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hut decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, individual ambition is inherently incompatible with— What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more— Consider this. No one will lose their life. Rather, those who have lost their lives— Traveler, your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. to put it in. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake... So be it. Well then, you who would... Your arrival has brought a deafening static.
Quiet.
Strike dead!
Things are about to get dicey.
Infuriate.
Time to act. Witness the power of Guwa.
Teamwork is dream!
Why do they never miss?
Instabilities will be removed. Lightning falls on the land of eternity. Strike dead!
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
I hope we can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Take it easy.
Cha!
Busted.
All will be severed.
Really?
Sever! Lightning does not bend to the will of mortals.
Here comes the catch.
Rain cutter! This wall! Germinate! Shadow!
Propagate!
I'm going in! Let's light it up!
All desire can be broken.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Everybody stand back!
You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people, and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one... Is this the lesson you learned from your journey? There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward? So are we to just abandon the notion of progress for the sake of wishful thinking?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. Eternity is the only way. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right?
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change, it does nothing more than simply exist. It is a hollow shell of a nation. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed?
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise of—
But what your people need from you is not your promises.
You humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years, but I have experienced it all. That is
But eternity is far too cruel a
for me.
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, it must have been terribly lonely here, all alone.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing? You are obviously lonely. And yet, for the sake of eternity, tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world, so it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. But I have so much to say to you.
How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail, so it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Seeing you again is a...
Since you are willing...
What a childish conversation. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, but with regards to eternity and the question of whether this nation should move forward...
You are the one... As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
Is the Vision Hunt decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. So, maybe the reason Yaimiko...
Hello, if it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine?
You literally told us to come meet you here!
I was...
Seems like someone...
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend I hadn't... By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne. Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that you're... Still, you did end up
Sure feels good to fake cause plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very...
Wait a second. Did you... As in, the little thing that looks...
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? No,
Oh.
What's...
I handed that over.
You did what now?
Well... How else was I supposed to save your skin from the Balladeer exactly? The Balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of strength, I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old... After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it. As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me. And I've kept it in the ground. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed. Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also... Is that not a good bargain? Exchanging it for the one at the core of the... Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a...
When you put it like that, Paimon has to... Well, what's done is done. And so anyway, you still haven't told us... Really?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of... As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you may have about the... What would you like to know about? That puppet was built with technology that has been lost to time. Still, there's one up before A began modifying her own godly...
So, you mean there are...
No. The prototype was merely a proof of concept. Its appearance and the original plan was for A to simply discard it. But perhaps later, this puppet wandered Inazuma as an ordinary human male with his own... Some eccentric geniuses in the ranks of the Fatui made adjustments to the prototype. The object of divine creation is now the one who has taken possession of the
What the...
It is, isn't it? Who can say whether it's coincidence? Or I'm surprised an outlander like you is aware that there was once a change of
Morat's told us. He said that the Electro Archon...
Yes. The truth of the matter is that there were 2 twin
gods?
They won the Archon War together. And when Baal established the shogunate, Beelzebul became her Kagemusha, or Beelzebul is A, with whom we are now both acquainted. Baal's name was Makoto. As far as the world was aware, there were not 2, but 1. They complemented each other. In fact, the name Baal and the title of Raiden Shogun...
Until what?
Makoto died several hundred years ago in a war that I was not personally involved in.
Losing her sister must have been super hard on A.
That was when A began to change. Makoto was her greatest loss.
Paimon feels like she understands A a lot better now.
I didn't spend a great deal of time with her, but my impression was... she was a gentle girl.
Wow. Catherine? Wait, no! Okay, so...
Who can say?
Fair enough. Even though we see each other pretty much... Wait, are you saying... Fingers crossed.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's not.
Yes, as a matter of fact.
Really?
I will leave the request.
All right then.
Very well.
We've been sent by the.
Ah, great. Wait a second. You look kind of familiar. Oh, all right then.
Seriously? They actually give permits out?
Yes, the folks over at Eugene Terrace, but some things have happened recently.
Really? What happened?
So, well, one of the miners was on a break. They walked right by him without. After that, the miner.
Are they hilly?
Not likely. He's never seen, and it seems to be a one-way trip, and it seems to be happening more and more frequently as of late. What are these hilly These are the kinds of thoughts going through the guy's head.
Paimon's not surprised. Paimon feels spooked just hearing about it.
Exactly. The deepest fear.
Do we really want to take this commission? Hey! You can at least pretend to consider Paimon's opinion first. Oh, so you'll really regret it if you don't go, huh?
So, what's your verdict?
Yep, we'll take it.
Great.
The feeling is mutual. I certainly hadn't expected to meet you here either.
Long time no see, Dane. Wait,
The chasm? So we're in the depths of the I understand how you must feel. Last time we met suddenly and parted hastily. Now our paths cross again. Fate, that much should be self-explanatory. I came upon the trail of another Abyss Herald recently and began pursuing it. Unfortunately, I got as far as cornering him before he resorted to the same trick that they all do. I was hot on his heels when I followed him through the portal, but correct. Based on my recent experiences, I can only conclude that the abysses where they emerge on the other side is their choice. It can be anywhere within the network.
sounds kinda similar to how teleport waypoints work.
In short, though I was right behind your twin last, I was all alone. Back in the ruins known as Storm Terror's lair.
Oh, yeah, about that. Whatever happened?
It's in a safe place. You can be sure. So that title, I by no means went out of my way to conceal it from you. It is but a cruel joke. My Twilight Sword was my title as captain of the Royal Guards.
Sounds like your sister was right.
We were travel partners. We both partook in a painful journey of searching for our fate. Before you continue questioning me, if my suspicions regarding the portal network are correct, then the fact that there—
You mean the Abyss Order is plotting?
I mean that it's highly likely that even—
Don't say that! You're...
A wise choice.
There are signs of hilly churl.
Requester?
We took a commission from the... And now it looks like...
Do you want the answer?
Huh? You mean...
As it happens, I do. It's understandable that you did not perceive anything unusual. The environment here,
Curse? Oh!
For centuries, I have suffered, and right here, right now, I can feel—
So, this place weakens the curse?
That I shall need to investigate. But to the best of my knowledge, the Abyss— Indeed. Do you know why It's to hide their appearance, lest they catch sight of their reflection in a body of water. Compared to how they remember themselves, it is the curse of immortality denies death to those afflicted with it. And yet, it does not truly—
So, you mean there's a way to undo it?
No. I mean that the body and soul will continue to be eroded until they are virtually non-existent. When the Hilichurls realize that the end is nigh for them, it seems their instinct is to seek out a calm and dark corner of the world in which to finally say goodbye to the centuries of suffering they have endured. And of all the places they could lay down to rest—
Wow.
Conversation's over. Brace yourselves.
What is it?
We're under attack.
What were those? And why did they attack us all of a sudden?
Black Serpent Knights. They...
Wait a second. Royal Guard?
Yes, they were. But now, the curse engulfs them.
Because they've become pawns of the Abyss now?
Let's continue on.
Wait! Dane!
Seems we missed one. Wait, stand down. It's disappeared.
What the heck? What was going on?
How is this possible? How could he have retained self-awareness, but more importantly, why did... That would be a miraculous out... We should press onward to this...
Looks like there's a strange energy surrounding this. Guess there should be a mechanism or...
Don't waste your time.
Huh?
Kanria's technology, abyssal power.
Okay, so the Abyss Order... Dane seems like he really understands what's going...
Not necessarily. The closer we draw, the more I am inclined... The Abyss Order simply got to them before anyone else.
Even older than Kanria? Or...
That said, the architecture here does somewhat resemble... Let's head toward the light over there. Mind your footing on the way...
Black Serpent Knights! Is this where they're based? Or wait, are they guarding something here?
We are likely drawing near to whatever the Abyss Order is trying to hide.
Climb up, right? Oh no! More Black Serpent Knights! Huh? They're not coming after us! Huh? These knights seem like they're...
Hold on, I think they...
They're coming! Quick, get them! What's this?
So, the Black Serpent Knights have nothing to do with the Abyss Order's secret. Huh. I should have guessed.
So, what exactly is going on with...
As I said, for these hilichurls, the end is... They have grown old and fearful of the light, even become one with the darkness. And yet the curse can...
But why would the Black Serpent Knights want to... More of them are... It's him! The guy that came in... And now they're retreating! Did he just order them?
Halfdan?
Whoa, whoa! What? You wreck...
Could it be? If it's as I suspect...
Dane?
You want to know why they were gathered here guarding the hill? It's because as far as the Black Serpent Knights are concerned, they're simply the one who ordered them to retreat just now. I suddenly recognized him. I knew...
So, he's from 500 years ago too?
To this day, I still remember the final orders I, the Twilight Sword, gave to Halfdan on the day of disaster in Kanria. Inform all Black Serpent Knights to protect the people of Kanria at all costs. Because we, of course, were royal guards. But this would mean nothing in the events that followed. Royal against the might of the gods. The only These Black Serpent Knights have lost their intellect. But perhaps, if you see these ruins as Kanria in the throes of disaster, then suddenly, I can make sense of what I'm hearing.
Then... what if...
Though it is barely discernible, I can just about make it out. Even I have to admit, the fact their will is strong enough to survive...
Oh, so...
It doesn't matter. Even I took them for enemies for a moment. Let's keep heading toward the light at the top. I believe the Black Serpent Knights will know...